What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Hey man, I want to welcome y'all back to the Papa Black Podcast. And today we gonna have our dedication to my homeboy Nord. Everybody knows that Nord passed away uh, early Sunday morning, and we just gonna. These are the cats that he started with that we gonna have on here tonight. My and actually our mentor, Mr. 559 himself, is supposed to be on here tonight. Bruce. You know what I mean? But right now, I got a couple of more cats gonna come on here. Old dog, Mack Bootsy. But this is one of my real dogs, man. Y'all know I always talk about him, Double D and JJ. Y'all get off my man Dekeys, man. We got some real NARD hosting stories.
What's up, Black? Yeah, I
Man,
want to give us. First of all, I want to say, rest in peace to non hostings. Been knowing this man for at least 30 years.
yeah,
So, for a lot of people, 30 years means something to me, because I mean, people that you have come in contact with that you can say, hey, I've been knowing this person and talk to him, been in contact with him for 30 years. I ain't saying we talked on the phone all the time, but hey, for 30 years, when we seen each other, it was all love.
right. Yeah. Hey man, I remember
So,
that's how the game used to be. Like, you know what I mean? Like people used to really look out for each other. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And hey man, I don't know how much the game done changed, but I know it ain't the same. You know what I mean? I do know
right.
that. You know what I mean? So, but I like to reminisce on the glory days. You know what I
Oh, yeah,
mean? Like when we really looked out for each other. Everybody had their own style and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, cause that's when nobody had animosity with each other.
well,
You know,
and then they weren't trying to be somebody else. They was being themselves. The stories came from
there he
you
is.
being yourself. There he is.
What's
What's
cracking,
happening?
baby? What's going on, man?
Hey man, y'all welcome to the Papa Black Podcast Show. Our mentor, Mr. 559 himself, Mr. Atlanta, the real mayor of Atlanta. Y'all get up to my dog, Bruce. What's
What's
happening?
cracking, man?
Bruce.
What's going on? Let me put these glasses on. I gotta have some birthdays. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I gotta see what's going on. I gotta see who I'm talking to, baby. You know what I'm saying?
What's going
Hey,
on, Bruce?
What's that? Who is that talking, man?
that's the keys, man.
Is that Dekeys? You know what I'm
Dickie.
saying?
This is Dekeys, Bruce.
That is Dekeys. Dekeys did a joke. Say, what war was in 1877? He put, I wasn't there.
Yes, sir.
What's
let me
going on,
tell you how
man?
far. Hey, let me tell you how far this thing go back. I remember the first time I hit the stage. Bruce was over there listening to me, but the crowd won. And Bruce went back up there and he said, "Look, y'all need to shut the fuck up and listen, cause he got some funny shit to say. If y'all listen, y'all might laugh." And Bruce called me back on the stage. You remember that, Bruce?
I remember it, brother.
Hey, man.
I
But
remember it, man.
you talking about
And,
some of that 559
that
flavor.
559, baby.
But
Yeah,
it
yeah.
goes all the way back to that comedy act, nigga.
Yeah,
It
man.
started at the comedy act on Peachtree and 8th.
Peachtree and 8th, boy. And
Hey,
now, right up the street from Bulldog. We didn't know Bulldog was up there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Hey,
But Bulldog,
I got a confession to make. I wasn't even doing comedy at the comedy act when y'all were doing comedy, but I came up there. Bruce, you were hosting.
yes, sir.
I seen Nard go on stage. I seen Black, some other comedians, G-Man, and right then and there, I said, "Oh my God, oh my God, man, this is it."
Hey, man.
Hey, man, a lot of dudes came on stage. A lot of them came out and did their thing, and a lot of them didn't last. Because
Hey,
everybody
man.
thought that Everybody thought this was a piece of cake. You know, the game changed, and you got to change with the game. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you don't like everybody talk about the social media comedians, I don't care nothing about that. They are winning. So I am getting on social media. Oh, they are winning. I'm talking about
I'm trying to figure that part of the game out right now.
Yeah, they winning, boy. I'm talking about, I've been trying to make all kind of videos. I got me and a midget just walking down the street. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, I'm telling you, man, everybody can't do it, man. I've been doing this a long time, man.
Hey, man, how long has it been for you? Because it will be 29 years for me.
Almost 35 for me. Almost 35 years. And I remember when you and NARD came on the scene, y'all came down, NARD had a 67 Chevrolet with no heat. It didn't have no heat in it. They were riding and freezing at the same time.
Yes, sir.
Riding and freezing.
I always tell people it's two stories you love to tell about me.
Oh yeah, I know which one.
One is what was the first thing I did when I went on stage? The first time I went on stage,
he tried to dance. Black was trying to dance. Hey, look at
Black
hey, look at. Hey man, Black, what are you doing the hair like this? What's up, y'all? What's happening? They just say that. Oh, fuck no, y'all need to goddamn say something. Yeah, man, he tried to dance. Black tried to dance. Black was stiff as a bowl, player.
Hey man, I wasn't a dancer, Pimp. I know the first time I ever danced. I was just nervous. I didn't know what to. I'm gonna tell you how it happened to Key. Look, when we got there, Nard said, "Hey, that's the dude you need to talk to. His name Bruce. So I go over to Bruce. I say, "Hey man, this is my first time. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what to expect. I just want to see a couple of them. Just you can put me up whenever. Just don't put me up first. Oh yeah, I got you, man. Oh man, yeah. Oh yeah, you straight. Coming to the stage. The nigga said he's from the nigga look hard. We gonna see what this nigga got. Y'all get up for the nigga that called himself Black Boy. Nigga, let me tell you. The walk from the back of the club to the stage, nigga, it was incredible.
Yeah, for the DJ booth, you come from the back by the bathroom to the DJ booth. That's the best feeling in the world. Walking up through that, man, people showing you love, everything. You know, when I first met Black Boy, let me straighten this. You know, I was in the car with him and Nard.
I told him.
And man, this joker didn't say one word to me. He in the back seat. Mean mugging. I said, this nigga a robber or a crook? What's up, man? Yeah, what's happening? Yeah. Nigga, nigga played me off. I said, damn, that nigga. Then he just came to me. Hey man, I want to do comedy. I said, nigga, you talking to me? Because you ain't saying shit in the car.
Hey man.
He told me that story, bro. He said, look, he was just over there in mute mode.
Yeah,
but I didn't know him. Like, I was really a street cat. So, Pimp, I didn't talk. If I didn't know you, I didn't talk. That was automatic. But then once I got to know him, Pimp, oh shit, we've been boys ever since, Pimp.
Well, you know, I remember Mike Epps first came on the scene after y'all.
Yeah.
And Mike moved from Indianapolis. He had moved from Indianapolis down here with his baby mama.
Yep.
Mike was fresh out of jail. He had done robbed some liquor store or something. Had got shot a couple times. And he said he wanted to change his life around. I said, hey, man, this is the place to do it, but you got to be serious. Same thing with everybody. Like Shawty, same thing. When I met Shawty, he was drunk. Man, I want to do comedy. I said, you got to be serious. I can help you, but you got to be serious. Look at him now. He doing his thing. Still doing his thing. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So...
Like I remember when Shawty came. See, Shawty came in the Harlem Nights days after the comedy had closed.
That's right. Shawty
came to Harlem Nights, and Shawty came around when I was locked up. Cause you remember I had to go to jail.
Yeah.
And when I was locked up, that's when Nard. When I talked to Nard one time, I was locked up. Nard said, "Hey man, it's this new comedian. He do some crazy shit. He kind of do some scratching with his mouth." And I'm like, "What the fuck this nigga talking about? Nigga do scratching with his mouth." And when I came back, you know, Shawty do that. Well, I won't deny
Yeah,
all that.
Yeah.
And they were like, I was like, oh, so that's who you talking about? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They showed it.
Shawty said, I want to smoke that rock with you all night. I'm talking about it was straight garbage. You hear what I'm saying?
Hey man, my cousin still got a tape of us at Harlem Nights. I'm trying to get him to find it for me.
Man, we need to find it.
Man.
We need to find it, man. You know, see, the key when I got on the scene, man, I'm gonna tell you, it was certain people on the scene, Chocolate and Sherman Golden, Jamario, a dude named me, Will Ward, a dude named Chris Charles, Rex Garvin, and everything was good. But this one comedian never liked me. His name was Chris Charles. He never liked me. He never would put me up. I come down every week to go on stage. See, back then you couldn't wear no athletic gear. You couldn't wear no tennis shoes. You couldn't wear no sweatpants. You had to wear a button-down shirt, slacks, shoes, like penny loafers, whatever. And this dude, I ain't have but one pair of pants, the key. One pair of pants, one dress shirt, and I wore it to church. So I had to wear it down to the comedy club. And man, this dude never put me up. You know what I'm saying? I say, hey, man, I walk up to him. I say, man, why don't you put me up? Man, oh, yeah, man, a lot of people want to go. He brushed me off, you know. He kept talking about he was from, man, I'm from Chicago, man. So I said, look, man, I'm coming to talk to you as a man. I said, I'm going to talk to you as a man. Now, if you don't put me up next week, I come here, I'm going to talk to the owners about you. Because the owners kept saying, why you ain't go up? I said, your boy won't put me up. And, oh, man, I'm from Chicago. I said, man, let me tell you something, man. I'm from about 3 miles away from here. It's called a bluff, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? I said, nigga, I make a phone call. Won't be nothing but Cutlets and Regals outside, nigga. I said, let me tell you something. I said, if you see a Crown Vic or a box Chevy, somebody finna die, nigga. I said, so only thing I'm asking you is, man, when I come in and sign the thing, put me up. Man, that joker didn't ever put me up, man. I'm gonna tell you what he did, man. The first time I went up down there, he put everybody up. Back in the day, the comedy used to be open from Tuesdays to Saturday. They were closed Sunday and Monday. And so they used to bring the feature in and the headliner. They'll come up on Tuesdays. First, they did 10 amateur comedians on Tuesday, and then they bring up the feature. He do about 7 minutes, and then the headliner do about 7 minutes. They're like, hey, we here all week. They want you to come back and see him. So after all that's over, people know it's time to go. So he had put everybody up, and I walked up to him. I said, hey, man, you gonna put me up, man, or what? He said, oh, wait a minute, man. We got this fat motherfucker coming up here with 100 buns in his pocket and shit. Nigga joined me out, man. I went up, and nobody would never join him back. Everybody, you know, he joined everybody, but nobody never joined him back. And I walked up, and I walked on stage. I said, hey, man, I said, it's real fucked up the way you bought me up, man. I said, you call yourself the chocolate hippie. I said, nigga, I'm looking at you like a chocolate sissy to me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like, whoa. I said, he tried to run back up. I said, no. I ain't got but 3 minutes. Let me do my 3 minutes. I'm gonna get on stage, man. And so I did the 3 minutes, did very well. And I come on stage. He gonna try to give me a pep talk. I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. You fun as a motherfucker. I said, man, let's get something straight. I said, nigga, you don't like me and I don't like you. I said, I'm just gonna let you know. I said, when I come up and sign the list, be a man, put me on the list, bring me up like you're supposed to, and I can go home. I said, I ain't trying to be your friend, nigga. That's what I told him, man. I told him that, man. And then I end up doing his job. He started doing Def Jam. 1990, he was doing Def Jam. Went on tour with them because Chris had a problem with interracial couples. When he said interracial couple, man, he could not get up off of it. So when he did Def Jam, he seen the interracial couple. He started talking about them, and they fired him. When he came back, guess who was hosting the club? Hang on.
You were.
A comedian named Bruce. Hang on, we went away somewhere. I don't know what happened. We're gonna connect in a minute. Something happened.
It looked like the light fell or something.
Yeah, it looked like. Hang on, I'm gonna see. No, that ain't it. Something came back up. I'm gonna redo it. Just hold tight. Don't y'all go nowhere.
No, so okay. Yeah, man. My dog. We finally got them on here. So if they missing this show, let's stay hard.
And see, y'all talking something above my head right now with
we go
Harlem Night.
Yeah, we go get to the Harlem Night. We gonna get to the
Bruce, I ain't never seen you deny nobody the stage. I'm talking from the 559 day. I ain't never seen you deny nobody the stage. But what used to, I'm talking about, tickle me to the core. If a comedian go up there, and let's just say they don't do good, Bruce had this thing like, y'all give it up for that nigga for doing straight garbage.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, hey man, you know them niggas was garbage, man. You know, y'all didn't want to say that, you know. But you know,
when
I got a
tell
picture.
A nigga to get a job, that shit was hilarious. Nigga,
yeah, man,
get a job.
Get a job. Do not deny. Would you like fries with your order? Because I'm telling you,
yes, sir.
It ain't for everybody. And you know, I got a picture. It's me, Black Boy Nard, Mike Epps, and TK Kirkland. I think me, Black Boy Nard, Mike Epps, TK Kirkland. Man, this 25 years ago, man. And we was at Harlem Nights. And see, people don't realize Mike Epps used to open up for me.
Yes, sir.
Mike Epps used to open for me on the road. We used to do the creative tour. I used to take Black Boy Nard on the creative tour. And Mike used to open for me. And I'm the one that made Mike audition for Fridays. He was scared to do it. I'm the one that made him. I said, man, go get it. They're looking for somebody like you. And he went and got the part. And I tell you what, he's been doing it ever since.
Yes, sir.
He's been doing it ever since. And he's been doing it well. I'm proud of Mike Epps, man. I'm really proud of him, man. And he's doing a great job, man. He had 2 little younger kids. And he's just doing his thing, man.
Yeah, like Pimp, for me, this is how my career started. The very first night I got on stage, like NARD started 2 weeks before I did.
That's right.
And he started at Club Vegas.
Yeah.
And how he changed his name from Stacy to NARD is because he got Doodoo Brown went up and got a standing ovation the second time he went on stage, and then he put NARD up behind him, and NARD got cool, and he was like, oh no, hell no. Ain't nobody gonna never remember me from that. I'm gonna change my name. So his middle name is Lil Nard. That's what Nard.
But you know, he should have changed it from Stacy anyway. Rest in peace, my man. But you know, Stacy, you know, his mama, I don't know what his mom and dad would think about, but Stacy, that's a bitch name, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a bitch name. That's a girl name. That's like a nigga riding a girl bike.
That was split down the
middle. Hey, the kid, that's like a nigga riding a girl bike. You ever see a nigga on a girl bike? Like, you on a girl bike, man.
Hey, Bruce, with the little shingles hanging off the handlebar.
With the shingle off the handlebar. Then he got a car. And then he got a card and a clothespin in the spoke.
He got that motorcycle.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What if he had a sissy bar?
A sissy bar. Man, I had everything on my bike. Everything. I had blinkers in the front and the back.
Yes,
you hear me? I had blinkers front and the back. I had safety flags. I had the long sissy bar in the back. It was a chopper, man. I want to put a steering wheel on that motherfucker. I did. Yeah. That was the thing to do back in the day.
Like that's like Mike Epps. Like Nard brought Mike Epps to my house that second week he went on stage, and that's how I met Mike. And Mike, I talked for Mike for about 10 minutes. And Mike like, you need to get on stage. That's how I came and met Bruce. Mike was the first one to tell me to get on stage. Me and Nard, we went to school together. And goddamn, Bruce was the first one to give me the microphone. And TK Kirkland was the first one to tell me I was funny. All in that first night I went on stage. And I'm gonna tell you the funniest shit. It's crazy because the first time I went on stage, it was one seat that comeback was always sold out. It was one seat that was empty. And I seen the dude coming from the back of the club because he come from the bathroom. And I was like, I know that this can't be his damn seat, but damn, ain't no way else for him to see. But the dude was a dude that I had been playing basketball against. He went to Druid Hill, I went to Briarcliff. And he knew me. And when he came up to the stage, he looked right in my face. He said, hey man, I know you. You Tim English. And that threw my whole set off. Like, nigga, my mind went blank. And I came off stage.
Oh, you by your government name.
Yeah.
Oh, you know
that was my first time being on stage. So they were like, hold on, what you doing out here? Like, And then, and Mike always told me, Mike said, you go up there one time and you'll know if you can make it or not. You either gonna come off stage and say, I ain't gonna do this shit no more, or you gonna come off and say, I got it. And boy, when I came off, I said, I got it. And boy, nigga, I gave it 25 years straight, nigga. Like, hey man.
Well, you know, you find a person to call you by your government name.
Yeah. Oh man.
You know they know you.
Hey, Pimp, I still have to argue with people now. They got to let people know. Hey, no, that Tim English. That Tim English. Hey, man.
Hey, man. Let me tell you, I did a show I did a show at the City Winery, back here. That's down there on Ponce de Leon. I did a show down there about 3 months ago, maybe 2 months ago, and some of my high school people that I went to high school with came. I did not recognize them motherfuckers.
Oh no, no.
Oh my God. Oh man, what you talking about, man? Goddamn girl who I was liking built like my auntie, man. I'm like, damn, Unc. like young player call you Unc. I said, damn, auntie, what's going on?
They look like Uncle Auntie.
Well,
Uncle Auntie.
I got to give NARD a little credit though, cause he kind of responsible for me, you know, pursuing my comedy career. Do you remember BW3?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That was in Greenbrier Mall, baby.
Yes, sir.
Right, and I think Mack, Bootsy, and NARD were like, you know, NARD might host sometime, Mack, Bootsy might host. So I went on stage. And NARD came over there to me. He said, hey, man, how long you been doing comedy? I say, man, I don't do comedy. I say, man, I just want to go on stage and do something. He say, man, you did pretty good. That's your very first time on stage? I say, yeah. He say, man, you ought to give it a try. And that's when he turned me on to the 559.
Yeah, he turned you on to the. I'm tell you, if you make it there, you can make it anywhere.
Oh, yeah. Anywhere.
That's why I tell anybody, I say, y'all seen Apollo on TV. Because it was televised. I say, but the Apollo didn't have shit on the 559.
None whatsoever, man. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. Everybody have been through that club, to Ricky Smiley to JB Smooth to Arnez J to Chris Tucker,
Don DC
Curry. I mean, everybody. Uncle Jimmy Mack, rest in peace. You know, Uncle Jimmy Mack was in the accident with Tracy Morgan. When Tracy Morgan had the accident, Uncle Jimmy Mack was in the accident. He passed away in it. I can remember Uncle Jimmy Mack came to the 559. He lived in New York, and he drove to Atlanta with his wife and 3 kids in the car, and he left them in the car while he performed inside 559. You know what I'm saying? So that's how hungry people was about their career, man, and doing that. You know, a lot of New York comedians come up, they talk about, we did peppermints. I said, brother, this is not peppermints. I said, this is like 10 times. This is peppermints on steroids. Have your shit together when you come in here. And I seen them die a great death in that 559. You know?
Yeah. And they used to be scared. Bruce, I remember they used to be scared to do 559, and there used to be a group of us over there. Black, NARD, me, Charlie, Tyler. Black say, who want his money? Cause he's scared to go get it.
Yes, sir.
And we was hungry back then, Bruce. What we say? I get it.
Hey man, let me tell you, we the ones started that open micers get $25. Like nigga, open micers didn't get nothing when I started.
Yeah.
Right.
And me when the comedy act closed, me and Bruce, once Bruce started getting all these clubs, I was like, hey Pimp, won't you? I said, you see how all these motherfuckers will follow you for free? What if we get them some gas money or something?
Yeah.
And watch how motherfuckers follow us. And Pimp, when we did that started the Bruce comedy train. Well, we had shooters.
Hey, Black, let them know though. Back then, $25 was some money.
Yeah, because before that, what about open micers wouldn't get nothing. Nothing.
No, they wouldn't get nothing.
Stage.
Man, I was getting $25 and a couple of drinks. I tell the bartender, fix them a couple of drinks, give them something to drink, and $25. Man, people coming and trying to get that money, man. You know, I mean, it's a good thing, man. But like today, everybody's looking out for themselves. Everybody looking at the comedians are undercut you. You know, a man might come to you and say, man, I'm gonna give you $600 for a show. You're like, man, I can do it for 1,000. And then another comedian come out, oh, I do it for 400. That ain't the way you do things, man. You know, you got to make sure everybody get paid. You know, I can remember the time I did shows, me, Cheryl Underwood, Earthquake, everybody. So the dude said he talked too soon. He paid me and Cheryl. And he said, yeah, Earthquake on the way here, but I ain't going to pay him. I said, wait a minute, bro. I said, Earthquake on the plane on the way down here to Florida. I said, if you ain't going to pay him, you should have told him that before he left Atlanta. I say, but let me tell you this. If you don't pay him, it ain't going to be no show. Man, I paid y'all out there, but you ain't paid Earthquake. So he ain't coming out. You just not going to cut him out. You got to go ahead and get this money up, buddy. It's a sold out show. And we stood our guns and we stood our ground and we made him pay Earthquake. But he had it in mind. He wasn't gonna pay him.
Yeah.
You know, but we put a stop to that. We don't play that. You got to stick together, man.
That's right.
These people undercut you, man, and you know. But hey, man, I've been doing it a long time. I still enjoy it, man. I still really enjoy doing stand up.
Yeah.
I've been on some of the.
It's still funny.
Yeah, I've been on some of the best tours. I've been on tour with Martin Lawrence, and Martin Lawrence saw me and lost his mind. He said, "Man, where have he been?" You know, we did a show in Nashville, Friday, Saturday, Memphis. So, you know, it was me, Ricky Smiley, and with Martin Lawrence, Benji Brown opened up. He bring Martin out, and then Ricky come out, and it was me. Let me see, it was somebody else with me, and it was Deion Cole, and it was somebody. I think it was Dale Givens, and I gets to Nashville, and Martin kept telling everybody. He said, "Look, no matter where we go, no matter who's on the show, Bruce needs to headline the show." He said he needs to headline the show. He said, "I don't care where we at, Bruce needs to headline." He said he's a headliner. And Martin Lawrence's brother is his road manager, the dude that played Nipsey on Martin. That's Martin's cousin. He's on the road with him, and so we do Nashville, 15,000 people sold out. So we get to Memphis the next night, another 15,000 people sold out. This dude decided he's going to switch the lineup. He said, I'm going to put Deion Cole last. Martin said, no, you don't need to do that. You need to do it just like we did last night. So I went to Deion. I said, hey, man, you can go up before me. I go last. You know, I said, it ain't no problem. I say this. Apparently, this dude don't know what he's doing. Deion Cole said, yo, man, I'm just being honest, man. I don't want to go last. I said, well, tell him, and I go last. Right. You know what I'm saying? So the dude said, no, I know what I've been doing. I've been doing this 26 years. I know what I'm doing. I said, okay, so, you know, I know every city in, I've been doing this so long. I know the sayings and everything. So I went up before Deion Cole. I just walked on stage and everybody started clapping. The only thing I said was, North, North. When I said that in Memphis, they lost their mind. I started singing, cracking niggas' jaws, running holes into walls. Niggas yelling, North, 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 North. You know what I'm saying?
The key looking lost. Nigga, that's that 3-6 Mafia Project Pack, Pimp.
Yeah, man, Project Pack, man.
Yeah.
Scissor. Yeah. You know, Project Pack, the only one rap like this, scissor. That's the only one rap like this. Project Pack made a song called Chicken Head.
Yes,
ball head, scallywag. Ain't got no hand to back. Weed up. Your head messed up. Yeah, man. Project Pack, man, you know. So, you know, man, we still talking about, you know, I was in, I had to do Tunica about 3 weeks ago. I was in Tunica, Mississippi. So we fly into Memphis to do it. And I was waiting on the plane to go back to Atlanta. And guess who got on the plane? 8 Ball and MJG. They were coming from, they say, you know, 8 Ball say, what's happening, mine? What it is, mine? Good to see you, mine. You know, and man, they would just show so much love, man, because it's still a lot of love out here with these old school. That what the young school cats got to understand, man. You know, I got to give my big thanks up to Outkast, because Outkast, everything they really ever did, they put me in it. I did Who's Your Caddy with them, and then I did Idlewild with them first. Then Who's Your Caddy? And what put the icing on the cake is when I did the video So Fresh and So Clean. When I did So Fresh and So Clean, I mean my career just skyrocketed. You know, I never forget my management them asking me, what we gonna charge? I said, we ain't gonna charge them a damn thing. I said, let me tell you something. This video gonna be showed about 400 times a day on 106 in Park and MTV for about the next year. I said, so
Yes, sir.
I get the money. Well, you sure we shouldn't charge? Don't charge them nothing. I said, and my management at the time didn't realize who Outkast was until it came out. When So Fresh and So Clean came out, it was like, hey, fuel on the fly. Ba-boom!
That's right.
So I got to give big thanks to
But see, Bruce,
Drake, Andre 3000, and Big Boy.
Well, I remember them being in the 559 on the like. Who has been through the 8-ball MJD?
Hey,
They was in 559 on Tuesday.
Let me tell you something, man. 8-ball MJG, Andre 3000,
Big Boy, Tuesday night.
Ludacris. Lil Jon. Lil Jon used to bring his whole system.
559 on Tuesday night.
Hey, Snoop Dogg, Warren G.
Hey, I got one for you. Sam the Hit Man.
Oh, nigga, that was Star 559.
Yeah, man.
He gonna come get him a blue motor, and when he play that song and you see them shoulders go to bouncing,
ride with the players. Himalaya.
Yeah.
And he gonna freestyle and put every comedian that he see, he finna put their name in that rap that night.
Yeah, he the only rapper can rap and join you out in his rap at the same time. And Sam and Sam, man, he's a bad dude, man. I mean, it's a lot of players come out of the ATL, man.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of players come out of the ATL, And I used to have people at 559, they was coming from Bankhead, they were coming from East Lake Meadows, they were coming from Thomasville. And then one dude said he was from Marietta, not Marietta, Marietta. We had people. I had people flying every Tuesday from Little Rock, Arkansas. Yeah. People come. Poison Clan that was coming up from Miami. JT Money, all them coming in there, man. I mean, 559 was off the chain, man.
Hey, you got to shut the strip clubs down on Tuesday. All the strip clubs.
What time did the club use 559 use start on Tuesday?
Well, it didn't start at midnight. Now I don't want everybody to know. You come to the parking lot at 11 o'clock, it's empty. You get there by 11:45, you can't get in the parking lot.
Can't get in that motherfucker.
And I'm
a comedy show at 12 o'clock midnight.
And it's 600 people now. I'm gonna give a big shout out to my man Greg Street, because Greg Street was one of the dudes that let me come down every Tuesday and promote 559. That was love that he gave me. And I told him this about 2 weeks ago. I had a friend of mine that called him on the phone. And I told him, I said, look here, you helped me out a lot, man. If you ever need me, you call me, because back in the day, it wouldn't be no 559 if it wasn't for Greg Street. I went down there every Tuesday. Greg was on the air from 6 to 10. I went down there from 8 to 10 with him for 2 hours promoting 559. And he had the whole entire club packed from the days it was open, from Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It was packed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man. It was the truth, Phil.
Big up to Greg Street, man. Greg Street,
Hey man, well, since you brought up Greg Street and we talking about that 559, I'm gonna tell you what's on everybody's mind, man. Everybody want that 559 reunion show.
Yeah, but I'm just scared because they'll tear the club up. When 3 6 Mafia made a song called "Tear the Club Up."
Yes, sir.
I bet you won't hit a motherfucker. I'm riding spinners. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, we can do one, but we got to do it with the older people. These young boys too crazy.
Yeah. It got to be with the old heads.
Yeah, got to be with the old head.
It got to be with the old head.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh man, we on.
I don't even think the young ones know nothing about 559. We got to do it with the old school.
Yeah, but old school.
But when you talk about it, they done heard of that 5-5. Like 5-5, it wasn't that close to Charles until 5-5-9.
That's right.
Like Charles been closed 40 years, but goddamn, people still talk about that Charles disco bill.
That's right. Down on Central Road.
It's one thing to hear about it, Black, though. It's one thing to hear about it, but if you ever experienced the 5-5-9, you'll know what.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I didn't want to do nothing in Charles, but ride through the parking lot. That was the key thing to do. Ride through the parking lot, go out the parking lot, go back up Central Road, and come back, make a U-turn.
Hey man, let me tell you the last time I went in Charles, and I wasn't even supposed to be in there. I went by 17, 18. Look, I went in Charles, and you go in the blue room first. Okay, you go in the blue room, we get drunk as hell in the blue room, so your eyes be fucked up when you come out there in the other room. Now, in the main room, they had all those mirrors everywhere. Somebody got the shooting in there.
Yeah.
Well, all I could hear was the mirror just ping, 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 ping. I was like, boy, if I ever get up out of here, I would never come back in this place again, pimp. I swear to God, pimp. And that was why. That was the
I
last
was
time
in
I was
there.
with y'all.
I was in there one time. Joker got to shoot, and I'm standing beside him. I'm laying on the floor. He just
Hey.
shoot. So when he looked at me, I played like I was shot. I laid down on the floor. I just laid there.
Hell no, man. Hey, man. Them 5 5. Let me tell you when I knew you were gonna make it, pimp. When we went to the Fox Theater, and East Lake Meadows was sitting in the middle, and they hollered out, "Hey, Bruce, when we gonna bounce in this motherfucker?"
Oh yeah.
And boy,
Oh,
when you crunk up that bankhead bounce in that Fox like we used to do at that 559,
Yes,
I said,
sir.
man, this boy
oh,
here
bounce.
finna blow the fuck up, man.
Yeah, I mean, everybody they show love, man. A lot of
Yeah,
people show love
yeah,
from all parts of the town, and they spend money. You
yeah,
know, like East Lake Meadows used to come through there and buy 5 bottles of
yeah,
Moet, 5 bottles of Alizé, and John Burns. How many they buy? They say 5 and 5. They say, give us 6 and 6. And then
yeah.
people from the West Side say, how many they buy? 6. Give us 7 and 7. Man,
That's
man,
right.
we saw Moet and Alizé in that club on a Tuesday night, man, and you could never see. And the only thing they did, they drunk some of it and shook the other up and let it pour out.
Yeah, yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? I played some bounce music, man. That club was off the chain, man.
Oh yeah.
Off the
Well,
chain.
what was the 559 theme song?
It wasn't get that bitch, man. Was it? Get that bitch, man.
Pimp
In
in
my
my own rhyme, and
oh
that lay
Yeah.
lay it down.
Lay it
8 Ball
down.
and
Yeah.
MJG. Pimp
Man.
in my own fucking
Fucking
rhyme.
rhyme. I'm a
Pimp in
pimp
my
in my
own
own
fucking
fucking
rhyme.
rhyme. Yes, I'm a pimp
Hey
in my
man,
own. Hey
let
man.
me tell you something. I remember Lil John came through there. Lil John said, "Man, I got the new song I want y'all to hear." And so Lil John had brought some extra speakers in the club. Now 559 already had the best stereo system in the
Yes,
business.
sir.
Lil
Yes,
John done
sir.
brought 4 more big speakers in there, and he played "Who You With." Man, when he played "Who You With," the club went crazy. Went crazy. Who you with? Let's get crunk. Who you with? On the floor, on the floor. Them niggas went crazy that mama. So big up to Lil John, man. He in Vegas out there now DJing every week at a hotel, packing it out every week, man. Lil
Oh, yeah.
John doing his thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Ludacris used to come through there. He was Chris Lover,
Yes,
you know,
sir.
and he helped giving big ups to Ludacris too, because him and Poon Daddy, they promoted this club really well. You know, I gotta give up to them. And hey man, it was just a lot of love, man. That's how we do
Oh,
in the
yeah.
South. We had to do in
Hey
the
man.
South.
You remember we went to Memphis, and after our show, we ended up doing a video for the group that MJG had, the volunteers.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
still pull up that video every now and then, and like I still reach out to them every now and then. I hit them on, and they be like, "Well, why Black didn't just call us?" I be like, "Pimp, it's been a long time, man."
I'm gonna let y'all know something else. A dude we all forgot about had one of the nicest albums out in this city was Cool Ace.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Cool
I
Ace.
see him on Beehive not too
Yeah,
long ago. The
yeah, but Cool
podcast
Ace.
Beehive. Yeah.
Really pimping in the
In the
South.
South.
Really pimping in the South. Yeah, you know, Kool Ace was a bad dude, man. You know, then I think Kool Ace kind of changed the religion, and he went Muslim, and they told him
Yeah.
quit disrespecting the women, and he went slap broke. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? He went slap broke. He should have
Yeah.
came back and started disrespecting and made that money.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey,
That's
Yes,
how
we
you
sir.
talking
made
about
your
some
name. You
cool.
can't leave from the way you made your name.
All right.
Hey, don't forget about Kilo Ali.
Oh yeah,
Kilo
Kilo was a
Ali.
bad man. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, we had a bunch
In the
of
back.
bad people come out of here, man. One of the
Yeah.
best producers in the world, Jermaine Dupri. You know, people don't realize Jermaine is one of the best producers in this business, man. It's out of the
Right.
ATL. You know, we talk
Right.
about Puffy, we talk about Dr. Dre. You know, we talk about these different, music stars and on record label. But Jermaine Dupri was right up there with him, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Jermaine Dupri was right there with him, neck and neck. You know.
That's
Now,
sir.
now I see Mason Puffy feud. You know,
Right.
they feuding. The preacher and the rapper is feud.
Right. And the preacher cussing, he's snapping now.
He told everybody. He told everybody. He said he's sorry for what he did, but he had to deal with Puffy on a different level. That's the only way he understand what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? I know a bunch of preachers that cuss, man.
Yeah, but ain't nobody never got nothing good to say about Puffy.
No, man, nothing, man. You know, May say he got everything in his mama name. Puffy a little bit too old for that shit, ain't?
Yeah, but he know he up to no good.
That nigga got everything in his mama name.
Hey man, you remember when Jay-Z bodyguard threatened me?
Oh, talking about that dude was 7'8".
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he asked he had Black Boy what he had in his pocket. Black Boy said that's a lighter. He said if it's anything else,
nigga,
I will expire you. That means kill. I think somebody killed him though.
I heard.
Yeah, somebody killed him. I mean, I stood by waistline. His waistline was by my top of my head. This dude 7'8".
I was like, bro, I felt real small. I was like, nigga, what?
Yeah, we was in Dallas, Texas with my man Greg Street.
Hey man. We got some real stories, man. I remember when we went to MJG, we went in Orange Mound.
You know what I'm saying?
And I got a picture. He was supposed to be on a diet, and he had the ice cream. And I was like, "Hey, come on, really?"
I can tell you what kind of ice cream it was. It was butter pecan. He said, "You caught me, man. You caught me, man."
Hey man, what about Willie D? I see he doing his podcast now. You know,
Willie D. He doing his thing, man. Willie D doing his thing. You know, I was in Dallas. I was in Houston, Texas, back here in the summer, back here in July. I think. Guess who I saw? I saw Alice, that own Just Joking.
Yeah, damn.
Just Joking. She said, "How you doing?" I said, "I'm good, sister girl. You got married?" I said, "No, you got married." You know, I flip it on them. You know, I do that now. You know, white people ask you questions. So what do you think about the president? I said, "I don't know. What you think about him?" Because I don't give a fuck. They do what they want to do.
They gonna do it anyway.
They gonna do what they want to do. They gonna do what they want to do, man. You know, Barack did 8 years and got out of there.
Get the hell on. And came in with black hair, left hip gray as a motherfucker. Like,
gray, and you know it's a rule. They can't dye their hair. As president, they can't dye. Yeah, it's a policy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they can't dye their hair. Well, I'll tell you, they doing something. They can't do it then, I don't think. But Donald Trump got a shag and a bang. Like Double D said, he got a shebang. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you remember I say Arnez J Life?
Yeah, when we was in New Orleans, man. You know, we was down. I don't know what Arnez was trying to prove. That's my boy, but I don't know what he was trying to prove. And I wasn't getting in that water. You understand what I'm saying? That water was black as tar. And especially when that man showed us all them alligators in that water. You think I'm gonna jump in that water?
They like marshmallows.
Yeah, they like marshmallows. And Arnez jumped in there. "I save you, Bruce," and then Black had to save him.
Yeah, everybody that said that they was a
lifeguard
froze up.
Yeah,
everybody froze.
Arnez had on some sweatpants. That water grabbed him sweatpants and pulled him up under that boat. He had that fear in his eyes.
Yes, sir.
And like they say, Jesus at the right hand, Arnez was finna be at the left.
Yes, sir. Hey, Pimp, I'm not gonna grab this rope. Let me pull you in, nigga. I'm not gonna be a witness to that.
That's right.
Look, without bashing, I told Black, you know, Arnez, he tracing me a little bit.
What are you doing?
You done stole one of their joke. I know what that tracing mean.
Well, I didn't know what it means.
Put it away right here, Bruce. When y'all came to Atlanta, I heard my joke on the radio, but it wasn't me.
What was the joke?
Huh?
What did the joke say?
The role playing.
Wow. I didn't know that. So you heard your joke and it wasn't you.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
So the nigga working for Kinko's copier.
Hey. I mean, you know, hey, I'm like, man, don't do it in my own city.
Shit.
Oh shit, that ain't nothing, man. And I'm just gonna be honest with you, that ain't your joke no more.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, I know it's not. No, I know it.
You know, twice removed, that's a misdemeanor.
That's like
two niggas.
You right. That's not my joke anymore.
No, it's like our joke.
Hey, man, I remember when I heard somebody do my little laugh. You remember I used to do that little laugh?
Yeah.
And I just knew I was finna catch me on Comic View. And it was a nigga from Atlanta. And when I see him, I'm like, nigga, how the hell you gonna try to steal my laugh? Oh man, I thought we agreed that we laughed alike. Nigga, what? We laugh alike, nigga. What?
Well, you know, when people stealing, they always say we comedians think alike. Not the fuck we don't. Because some of the bullshit I hear y'all do, I have never thought of that bullshit in my life.
Nigga, my comedy is my real life, nigga. I know you know, nigga. You have not walked in my walk. I know.
That's right.
So no, I remember Prescott was doing my eating pussy fucking with a rubber joke. So I caught him in there.
Yeah.
Hey, pimp, I'm still on the scene. Y'all, just because y'all don't see me, I'm still here, nigga. People calling me, telling me you doing my jokes.
Yes, sir.
My jokes, get your jokes, nigga.
And I guess in me and Black boy, that's the bad thing about us, Black. Like we not on the scene enough. So if somebody does our joke, we just donate.
Right.
Yeah,
that was a donation.
Yeah, that's our joke.
That was a donation.
You remember on Fridays? You remember on Fridays? You remember on Fridays when the Debo took his bike?
Yeah.
You know, he say, man, Pop tripping about the bike, man. You know, it's kind of like our bike.
It can be like both hours.
Yeah. So, you know, you just go ahead and keep it, and I keep it one day, you keep it one day. So that's our joke.
Let me tell you, man, like I lost a lot of respect for Atlanta comedians when I started hosting backstage, when we got backstage, and I started seeing like it. Not only are y'all stealing jokes and doing them on the road, now y'all doing them in each other's face.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, like, hey, you know, I don't know if you remember this, but we remember we started a competition, and I told him, I say, okay, now if I hear y'all do anybody joke that I know, I'm gonna call you out on it. Oh, they got mad at me.
I remember that.
Did Doodoo Brown joke, and I called Doodoo Brown while he was on stage and put him on speakerphone. I said, Doodoo, listen to this. And when when the dude finished, I said, hey, Doodoo. Now I said something. Doodoo like, hey, nigga, why you doing my joke, nigga? Nigga, this me, nigga, this Doodoo motherfucking Brown, nigga, don't be doing my shit. Hey, Black, I appreciate you calling me. Let me hear that fuck nigga do that shit. I was like, hey, man. Niggas was mad at me, like, hey, pimp, we weren't brought up to steal nobody material, man.
No, man, you do your own thing, man. You do your own thing.
You know, that had to be taught from a young age. So you know, once they got to the stage, you know, hey, you do what's easy.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
Hey man, we learned from the best, man. Like, pimp, we came up on the Bruce, Dunn, DC Curry, Rex Garvin, Jamario,
Cold fuck.
Like Chocolate, Sherman Golden. Like, pimp, we had great mentors that taught us the game.
Yeah, man.
We didn't have to come steal nothing. Everybody had their own style.
That's right.
I mean, so we wasn't. Hey man, the game was different, man. It was a lot of love in the game. You know what I mean? Like we used to cheer for each other. You know what I mean? Like when somebody go on stage, we used to cheer for each other. We was
happy for them.
In the club than it was audience. So we had to listen to each other. We had to clap for each other.
That's
nigga,
right.
Because, well, nigga, you finna go next. You be acting crazy you want to. We gonna do the same shit when you go out there.
All right.
You know, we had camaraderie, man. So when I started seeing the game change, I just like, man, come on. Because for about 5 years, we had the funnest comedians in the country. Because we was on the road.
Oh yeah.
we was on the road. everybody that said they were from Atlanta, boy, they were popping. You know
Right.
what I mean? Hey man, that's when everybody started moving here. Everybody started trying to get on. You know what I mean?
And
So
I feel like if you get ripped in Atlanta, and I mean maybe I'm being a little biased, I feel like if you can do good in Atlanta, you can do good everywhere.
Atlanta gonna like, no, they gonna let you know if you funny, they not gonna hate, they gonna show you some love. But if you ain't funny, okay, yeah, you ain't funny now.
Dekeys, that is you driving the car?
Yeah, I'm driving.
That nigga driving and doing a podcast. That nigga
illegal like a motherfucker.
The nigga look like he's sitting in the closet talking.
That's why I'm so dumb. Hey, illegal like a mug.
Well,
but
they can hear you, but they damn sure can't see you. Look here. They can hear you, but they damn sure can't see you.
Hey. So if I go dog, that means blue lights got behind me.
Goddamn blue light.
Hey, the key. What did old dog tell you? I told him when he tried to feed him at the hospital.
Old dog say the first time Noah was in the hospital, right? The lady came in with the food tray and dropped it off.
Yeah.
So she just walked out. So old dog, he said he been caregiving for a long time. He said he grabbed the spoon and grabbed a little food and told Noah, don't worry about it, man. I'll feed you. Said Noah looked at that nigga like, if you don't put that spoon down, nigga.
Nigga, ain't no way in the hell you finna feed me so you go back and tell somebody.
So he was saying that nigga was trying to feed Noah like a goo goo and a gaga.
Yeah. He say he could just read Noah. Look, he said, you don't want me to feed you, do you? You know Noah couldn't talk. He said Noah shook his head. He said, you want me to go get a nurse? He said Noah blinked his eye like, yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Just like it's this misconception that Noah been drinking a long time. No, Noah hasn't. Noah started drinking when he was about 30, 35.
Yeah.
And
and
I know this for a fact because when we first started going to the comedy act, everybody know I've been smoking like a chimney for years. I used to smoke real big in the car, windows roll all the way up. Noah never looked at me and said, hey man, let me hit that blunt. Noah never said, let me get something to drink. None of that. So he was drinking when he was 14. That's a lie.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Noah made it through all the peer pressure years.
Well, I mean, Noah was clean cut when I met him. He was clean cut, man. He was always neat, always kept himself together, kept his nails together. He come down to the club, he do his thing, and then he just, made a change, man. And the change wasn't a good change. And rest in peace to my man Nard. It's just like my little brother. He's like my little brother, man. I put him in the business. He started doing it. And he did a great job, man. But sometimes we had to make changes in our lives, and for the good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For the good. We got to do it for the good, man.
Like I know now, I talk to a lot of my friends my age now, and pimp. When I say I'll be hearing some of the horror stories and some of the health problems that people have, I'm like,
yeah,
hey,
man.
What are y'all doing, man? Like,
yeah.
As a grown man, you gotta learn what life is really about. Like, you have no excuse not to take care of yourself as a grown ass man or grown woman.
Yeah.
And then if you have kids, how are you gonna guide your kids through life when you don't even know what life is about?
Yeah, because when your health shut down, everything shut down.
Everything.
Yeah.
I get up and go walk at least 2 miles every morning. You know what I mean? I'm making videos, letting people see it. Like, come out here and do it with me. I can't do it for you, but I do it with you. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to get people healthier, man. It's because this is supposed to be our glory years. We supposed to be chilling, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, but something I noticed. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I just want piggybacking off of what Black said. All the comedians that's out there on the grind, and you say, "Hey, I ain't gonna do nothing but comedy." That's it. get you some Obamacare or something, because when you out there and you trying to make it and you just doing these shows and you grinding, you still have to get those checkups, check your body out.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
and see what's going on. I mean, I got a job with health insurance. Do I want to do comedy full time? Yeah, but I ain't letting this job go until I know I'm making enough money so I can take myself to the doctor.
That's right. And if you ain't got no Obamacare, get you a girl that got insurance.
Yeah, that's right.
That she can put it on you. You know what I'm saying?
And treat her right so she'll care enough about you to put you on her insurance.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't treat her like shit and still think somebody gonna look out for you.
But if you ever,
that's a good plan, but you got to be throwing something to get on that insurance, because if you up in the house and you ain't putting it down, she still might leave.
That was right. You got to treat right.
But all these women looking for Superman. I mean, a man can't have everything. Man can't be rich, good looking, work out, long dick, plenty of money, and all this shit at the same time. Niggas gonna be short on something.
That's it.
Because they short on a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Right.
They short on a lot of shit. They want a nigga that look good looking, built nice, make plenty of money, got plenty of money, got a house, 2-3 cars, long dick, and fuck for an hour and a half. Shit. Bitch, you need a that bitch need a machine.
Yeah.
You know, like Plies say, hey, bitch ain't got nothing but some palsy. Not no pussy, some palsy.
And like I tell people, man, if you can get 75 to 80% of what you're looking for in somebody, you better roll with it.
Yeah.
It's not a perfect person out here. Not one.
It's not.
You know what I mean? So you ain't even perfect. So how can you expect perfection?
Well, my uncle always told me, get a motherfucking bitch that like you. Don't never get no bitch you got to run at. Get somebody that like you.
Hey, man. That's been my motto my whole life. I can't do no chasing.
No.
I can't do no chasing.
But look here, man. You know, I don't want to let y'all go, but Perry Mason's finna come on.
Oh yeah.
And I'm letting y'all know.
You still watch that Andy Griffin, man.
Look, I got to go look at that Perry Mason.
Still watch Andy Griffin.
Andy Griffin, baby. Yes, sir.
Let me
they think you playing, Bruce. Bruce been watching Perry Mason for 30 years.
And Andy Griffin, he have seen every episode 1,000 times.
1,000 times. You give me a tribute on Andy Griffin, I can tell you everything about it.
Oh yeah. Hey, was it ever any black people on Andy Griffin?
Yes, it was. 6 times. 6 goddamn times. And if anybody want to know, I
appreciate you goddamn hanging out, man. I know you dead serious about that Perry Mason.
Oh shit, dead ass serious. I gotta go see
look
Perry.
Here, man. Before you go, man, let me give you your flowers, because that's my thing that I'm giving everybody their flowers. I appreciate you for, first of all, being the first person to give me the microphone and putting me for about 18 years straight, because I'm not an easy motherfucker to deal with, man. And I know. Man. Hey, Phil, you was always there for me, man. You taught me a whole lot, man.
Yeah, but you know, when you grow up in the hood like me, man, you could damn near put up with any nigga. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no, you know, I'm from the bluff, man. You know, you can put up with any nigga. But the thing is, man, you get older and you start realizing, you start thinking.
Yeah.
And you go like, you know what, man, I got to make some changes.
Yeah.
You know, and it's all good. And I appreciate the flowers. I'm giving y'all flowers, man. But we must do it again. But I'm gonna let y'all know right now.
Whenever you got time, Pimp. You know I'm always available.
Okay, now, but I want everybody to know my Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter is @MyBruceBruce. @MyBruceBruce. So tell me your likes and your dislikes. If you don't like something, tell me, I'll fix it. You know what I'm saying? But if you like me, keep watching me, because I'm gonna be all the way around.
Yeah, they ain't got no trouble to like it. You've been making motherfucker laugh for the last 35 years, Pimp.
Yes, sir, nigga, I'm all the way up. Nigga, I'm all the way up.
Like I tell people, man, I was there when your cousin had a heart attack. I was there when your mama passed away, Pimp.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And to this day, Pimp, I'm gonna always be there. I ain't never phone call away.
Yes, sir.
You always to me, nigga. So like I tell people, like when I first did a dedication to NARD, I was like, when I make history with somebody, my history with them never changed.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn if they stop fucking with me. I still got history with you. So I know what NARD meant to me when he was state
Me too.
and when he became NARD.
Yeah.
And that ain't never changed. I don't give a damn if I ain't talked to him in 20 years.
So just let's shout out, rest in peace to my man NARD.
Yes, sir.
Most people say rest in peace. Some people say rest in paradise.
Rest easy.
Yeah. And man, it's gonna be all good. We got it on this end down here.
Yes, sir. Hey man, it was a pleasure, like we always do, man. We always laugh for hours at a time, talking about the old times. And man, you take care. If you need anything, I'm right here.
All right, man. Dekeys. Right. You take care. I can see you now, nigga in the light. The nigga in the light.
Nigga that came to the
light. So man, we'll holler at you, man.
I love you, Phil. You take it easy.
Love
be
you
careful.
Back. Y'all be good. All right,
yes, sir.
All right. Hey, I'm going too. All right, Black.
All right, Phil.
All right.
Hey man, that was one of the shows I love, man. My personal mentor, big brother. The man did so much for me, man. Like, I'm gonna get him back on here where we can really just talk about our time on the road together. Like, I was with that man damn near every day for about 18 years. I was on the road with him for 8 years, which is unheard of. We got so many stories. We can talk forever. But like he say, he dead serious about that Andy Griffin and that Perry Mason. And he done seen every episode about 1,000 times, for real. So I appreciate everybody that hung out tonight. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, my nigga NARD. You know what I mean? I know we didn't talk as much about him as we said we was, but when you catch somebody like Bruce, hey man, we got to talk about a little bit of everything. But hey man, it's been a pleasure talking to Bruce, laughing again. It's always a pleasure because we always laugh. So hey man, y'all be careful out there. Be safe out there. And hey, man, I'm going to be right here. Y'all be easy.